how are you guys? I hope you're having a great day. It's Monday. Your girl's ready to rock and roll. I've been ready. I've had a great day so far. Only thing that can make my day better is I've had a full tank of gas in my car. That's the only thing that can make my day better. But I had a great weekend. I got a lot of things actually taken care of that I wanted. I planned effectively for this week. So right now, based on this title, you guys have already seen it. I said, come prep dinner with me. So you're probably like, what the heck are we making? What's the dealio? What's going on? What's happening? So today we are doing a roast. I think this is called a cob roast, whatever, however you say it. I don't really care. So I've got all my seasonings here. I've got my crock pot. I already preheated my crock pot, and I have the meat in there, so it'll kind of cook a little quicker. My meat's already defrosted. I've got probably about 1.5 pounds of actual meat to work with. So this is just my seasoning, the way I'm seasoning things. So, you know, you do you any way you please. So let me see if I can lower you guys a little bit, because I feel like you're a little high. So let's just put you like right here, and I think you can see me then, right? Yeah, we good? Good, cool. All right, so here's my crock pot. My meat is already in here. I would grab it, but it's like hot as heck, and I'm not trying to like burn myself. All right, so here we go. I love these. Anytime I go to the store, at Oli specifically, I always look in the seasoning section, because there's always a type of seasoning in there that's new, or I'm willing to try it, or it's going to be awesome. And I have yet to find one that I didn't like. So this is what this one looks like. This is the Flavor Mate. It is the garlic and herb seasoning. It is salt free, so I'm not worried about like all that salt up in there. And it has garlic and herb in here, so don't come at me when I do add my garlic again. But just giving y'all a heads up. I do want to do one thing really quick, because I can never remember to do this. And I always forget to share like my little posts to my story every single time. I don't know how you guys like have this on auto where it just does its thing. But mine never works. Ever. So let me see, where's the, oh bam, there's the one for the link. Hot dang. But let me do it. Oh, it won't let me do it, guys. I don't know. It won't let me share it. I'll have to share it later. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, so let's season this and get this show on the road. So we're going to season it with this. I usually flip the meat over to season both sides. God dang, this is not coming out. Yes, I'm a little heavy-handed when it comes to the seasoning. Don't worry. Because it's going to be in the broth anyway, so it's going to kind of come off a little bit. Hey, how you doing? We're on lunch right now, so I figured I would just kind of prep everything really quick. And look, there's all of our meat. But I gotta flip it over, because I always do both sides, like I said. Because I just feel like you gotta get both sides. Otherwise, who wants to eat one side of seasoned meat? Not me. We're making a roast in a slow cooker. So, there we go. Flip it back over. Cool. I really didn't need to flip it back over, but, you know, whatever. I'm gonna do a little bit of Danos. Just a little bit. Not a lot. I love Danos. We're gonna do a little bit of Danos in there. And we're going to flip over. Danos on both sides, y'all. Got to season it up. You're hungry? What's for dinner? What you making? I'm so excited to see how this turns out, because I do use Danos, but not like religiously. I'm not a religious Danos person. But it's okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit of pepper. I'm sure most of this stuff actually has the pepper in it, fun fact. But, hey, why not? Flip it over. Yes, I know. Make sure I get every piece seasoned, because I don't like anything not seasoned. And then I'll probably pair this with some mashed potatoes. I think I have to go to the grocery store, because I don't see any potatoes in here. Everything in my house is just falling. So I don't know who I ticked off today. I ticked somebody off. A little Worcestershire sauce. Arkansas. I've never been to Arkansas. I had some friends in Arkansas. Well, I have some friends. Because they just moved there. Duh. And there you go. So Worcestershire sauce. I didn't do a lot. I just did enough to kind of add a little bit of flavor, if that makes sense. Hey, how are you? Everyone's just popping in saying, hey, what's going on, y'all? Alright, there we go. That's good. I'm in Maryland for reference, in case anyone's like, where are you at? Where are you from? What's going on? So do a little onion powder. Hey! Onion powder, I'll do it on both sides. As I stated. I'll do a little bit of garlic powder too, but probably not a lot, because all this other stuff has been there too. Alright, so far we've added the garlic and herb seasoning. We've added the Danos Crunchy. We've added onion powder. We added a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. We added pepper. We'll do a little tiny bit of salt. And I don't even know how you say your name. How do you say your name? Like, can you put like the proper way to say it so I don't mess it up? Because I will slaughter names in a minute. I will. Not intentionally, by any means. And then we added already a little bit of pepper in there. Onat? Onat? Is that how you say it? Am I right? Am I spot on? Or am I completely wrong? It's okay. If I said it wrong, I apologize. Alright, and I'll do a little bit of garlic. As I said, there is garlic already in most of the seasonings that I use anyway. I season both sides of the meat. And this is going to cook for about 4 hours. The only other thing I need to do next is I needed to have a beef broth. I usually have like a pre-done one sitting around, but I don't. So we're going to make some broth. I need about a cup of broth. So I always have beef broth hanging out, and I have, let me see, I have beef broth, and I usually have some chicken bouillon too. But I just need the beef. That's all we need. So hold on a minute. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Explain it for me. For the person that just put that comment in there. Alright, so we're going to use this one, I guess. I don't even know what that means. Is that supposed to be an insult? If it is, I don't care. I'm always way too nice to people in general. But hey, sometimes people just need a little attention and love. That's all they need. They just want to feel their moment of joy. So good for you and your rude comment, but we're going to keep it moving. Alright guys, so we're going to open this up. Forget this. I usually get the cube. I used to get the cubes a lot, but the seasoning packs work just as good. 1 packet equals 1 cube. I don't know. It sounds like a hot daggone lot. Hot water. Alright. Oh, cool. My boss messaged me back super quick. Oh, that is... When is that? Can we do it before? Is that possible? That's actually smack... Okay. Let me check something. I think that should work. Probably 10:30 would work. Okay. It should work though. Okay, that should work. I need some hot water. Sorry guys, I was texting my boss. This water's gonna be hot. We'll do the beef bouillon in a minute. Wherever I just put the packet at. Bless my soul. This is why I don't stop doing stuff in the middle of stuff, because I get distracted and then I'm in like a thing that I am. We're making roast in a slow cooker. For reference, if anybody's wondering. Be nice, guys. People are impatient. It's okay. There's some people going in and popping out. Oh, here's my... Sorry, I'm waiting for this water to get hot. And it's not steaming yet. Doesn't even matter. I'm just going to use this whole thing again. It doesn't matter. It's just going to sit in it anyway. It's the equivalent of 1 cube. Cool. So we'll take the whole packet and we'll go get in. This packet is harder than a frickin' brick. Okay. Let me see. If you haven't even seen that yet, so I'm assuming that is your stuff, which is why you want it. Alright. So this water is getting hot. We just need a little measuring cup. You can already see this water smoking. Whatever you want to call it. What did you guys do this weekend? What was the agenda? What was the game plan? I went to a base-ups game with my kids on Saturday. It was good. We always have a good time. The only thing is we did leave early I think we stayed for the game one time, and the only reason we left early is because it got super freaking cold. Is what happened. So I was like, alright. But we ended up having a really fun time. The kids, you know, they got to play on, there's like a little moon bounce section, so they got to play on the moon bounce section, and then I got like a walking taco. Only negative thing I would say is, it was just cold. That was pretty much it. But all in all, it was a great game. No complaints. Okay, now this is hot. So we'll do probably about a cup of water. It should be, it might be a cup, maybe 2 cups. It's, I guess, just depends really on how much this covers. So we're just going to pour this into our beef broth, mix it up, kind of let this dissolve a little bit. Hey! How are you, Timbo Slice? I see you popped in here. Oh, yeah. I hope you got your packing done. Alright, so it ends up looking like this. I can add a little bit of seasoning to it. We'll just do a little more to it anyway. Oh, Lord Jesus, that was not good. Ain't nobody saw that. Y'all didn't see that. That was a lot. But it just makes it digest really good. Half of it's done. When do you have to have all your packing done from the slice? We're just going to pour it over the meat, guys. And ideally, I'm looking for this to cover it a little bit. Let's just do it. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. I mean, it's not done, so it's going to look gross, but it's seasoned. It won't be gross when it's done, so let's flip you. Oh, Lord, why is it so dark? I don't know why my camera is so dark. How do I fix that? Alright, well, there it is. There's your little meat. I did not add anything else to it yet. Oh, so you've got time, but you're halfway done, so that's good. That's freaking awesome. This is probably going to fall, and when it does, I'm going to laugh. Alright, so now the next part is, let's put these freaking seasonings back really quick. Let's put this stuff back. I have a whole seasoning shelf because I'm a hoarder for seasonings. I usually, whenever I go to the store, I try to get one new seasoning to try, typically. Especially if it's not something I've tried before. I like the pre-mixed ones. I like ones where it's just a different recipe. We also have, like, you know, all of the staples, I guess, to make everything. So, like, whether it's, you know, straight cumin, it's, you know, straight whatever the ingredient is that it calls for, I have it. Oh yeah, we have chicken broth. That's one thing I had. Alright, so let me get the lid that I dropped. I'm going to rinse it off because that's gross. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Bam. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is on high. This is cool. Alright, so this will be on high for probably about 4 hours. And then in the meantime, sidewise, we'll have mashed potatoes. And I don't have any corn, which is sad, because I think I used it for something else. I don't know if that's gonna work. That's the only thing I have to look at. Actually, it would work. I'll just present everything else to everybody else. Yeah, that works. Alright, so let me put my stuff in the sink, and then we gotta wash these dishes. And then, I don't have any mashed potatoes. I don't even have any instant mashed potatoes. I used to keep a one, like, emergency instant potato around. But it's fine. I'll just make some regular old school. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to get a notification to go away. It didn't work. Alright guys, let me wash this really quick and set my timer for 4 hours. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Yeah, usually I would put like fresh onions and, you know, fresh ingredients in there, but my husband and boys are not fans of onions. They are not fans of, you know, vegetables. So, 9 times out of 10, I usually just put it in powder form, and then they don't even notice. So, timer for 4 hours. Trying to set it. I'm trying, y'all. We'll do 4 hours and 15 minutes, because why not? Give it a couple extra minutes. It'll be done probably quicker, though, because of the fact I had preheated the crock pot beforehand. So that joint is, she over there. She cooking. Let's get ready to wash these dishes really fast. How cute is this? This is the Scrub Daddy little brush. I love it. We have the Scrub Daddy, this one too. This one's nice. Only thing about this one is we've had it for a while, so we kind of get a new one. We need a new one. Alright. So let's just wash these up. So that's done. I should make some cornbread with this, but I don't know. I gotta look to see if I have everything I need to even make it. Because making cornbread is so easy, especially from scratch. Boy. I usually do a honey cornbread. So I might do that in place of corn. So just do mashed potatoes, a little bit of cornbread. I don't know, we might do that. Whoa, because I got people I gotta call. Alright. Let's rinse this out really good. Water's getting hot as all can be. Yeah, so dinner is just about done, which is what I needed, because I was worried about that. So dinner will be done. I just have to do the sides, which shouldn't take me very long. Ideally, I'm trying to have dinner done before I have to go pick up the kids from school. So it's a good possibility. Ideally, I've been trying to have dinner done by 6:30. Which I have been rocking, man. I've been meeting that goal, which is good. Because before, it used to take me 9 million years to cook everything, and I'd wait last minute, and then we weren't eating until like 8 o'clock at night, and it was just not ideal at my previous job. So, with the new job, I'm definitely able to stick more to that structure, just planning more, being more efficient, has made such a difference. Alright, perfect. So, you guys know, today is Monday. Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the days I do laundry. So, we have a ton of laundry. I did not put away yesterday. I kind of just chilled yesterday, which is out of character. Because usually I try to be effective on Sundays, and usually that's when I meal prep, and that's when I plan everything. I did not do that yesterday. No, I did not. So, it's okay. So now I have to kind of play catch up a little bit, though, and make sure that everything else is done that needs to be. So, started a load of laundry this morning. Took the sheets off the bed, took the cover off the bed. We have like 2 covers. And then I realized, which I'm a little salty about, I have to get a new cover for a bed because our youngest, we co-sleep with him, and we have this whole like cover that works, and it's just not that effective. It's really not. I watched a whole Amazon video on it, and I was a little salty about it. But it's fine. I mean, I washed it. It is washable. That's the whole point of it. And then we should have all the laundry at least washed today. I only have like 2 more loads to do. And then my other son, Charlie, we need to clean his room. His room looks like a bomb went off in there because it looks crazy. And then I'm thinking, I just don't understand how I don't have any mashed potatoes. I don't have any regular potatoes. Shit. Okay, let's see. Let's check to see if I have enough to make the corn bread. So I usually always use the Quaker one. Let me see how much they call for this. Let me check something. Let's get my phone. Let's see if I can find the other recipe I use. So, let's check it out, y'all. Here it is. I have it saved. All my good recipes I save in my notes on my phone so I can go back and reference it. So, this is the honey cornbread recipe. And I always add a little bit of extra honey. So, let's see. This is flour, yellow cornmeal, sugar, salt, baking powder, or baking soda, eggs, milk, vegetable oil, and honey. Only thing that's questionable is I do not have vegetable oil. I don't think. Oh, guys, right here. Okay, guys, so yes, we can make it. So if I did it like that, this will only take, I don't know, should I make it now? It's only 2 o'clock, but I have to get little Charlie at 4. So I would have to start this around 3 for it even remotely to make sense. I think I should just make it now, so I don't have to freaking worry about it. What do you think? That makes sense, right? Let's do that. Okay, so it says 400. My oven is off. For the temperature is a little off on it, so we'll just put it on 450 because that means it's going to bake a little longer. It's going to take 90 million years to heat up anyway. So let's go down to the recipe and see. I always love using these kind of like Pinterest ones because a lot of them you can actually customize it for how many. If you want to double it, you want to triple it, you know, a lot of those are very customizable. Okay. So this is not crazy. This is very simple stuff. Let me see if I have my pan for the cornbread. No, that's going to be the hard one, finding that pan. We got pans for everything. I don't see it, but I'm also not moving 7 million things to find it. Oh, right here. Damn, cornbread pan. And then I'll oil it really good. How cute is this? They have like a Valentine's Day pan too. You can make some Valentine's Day cornbread, right? Put this stuff back. Old school freaking cheese grater that's sharp as all can be. I actually need to get a new one. That thing's a little rusty. Okay. Let's see, what size difference is this pan? I don't know what size difference these pans are, to be honest with you. I don't know, it looks like enough to me. So let's make the cornbread real quick. This is how I spend my lunch break, usually prepping dinner. It's usually what that looks like for me. So let me get a big bowl. Hold on, don't go anywhere. I'm still here. We're gonna get a big old bowl. We're gonna mix everything together. Bam, big old bowl. Check. Alright. Usually what I do is I try to pull the ingredients I need together. So we have the corn. We have the cornmeal. We just need half a cup of sugar and 1 egg. So let's get our little things. No, what is this called? Measuring cups. Let's get our measuring cups. Yes, I know I have a lot of stuff on this shelf. It's just there. Deal with it. So we have half a cup. We need 1/4. We need 1/3. 3 teaspoons. We need teaspoons. This is a teaspoon, right? Yep. Wait. Teaspoon or tablespoon? Oh, shit. Teaspoon. It's a fucking tablespoon. Try that again. Damn, where are the teaspoons at? Everything I freaking keep grabbing is a daggone thing. Okay, well. That's so much work if I do half a teaspoon. Shit. I don't see it. Okay. Where are teaspoons at? Well, I guess somebody said I better move my butt. So I gotta do a little bit of math in my head. Fucking hate math. Hate it. Suck at math. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. 3 tablespoons, 1 egg, 1 cup of milk. So let me grab the milk. I have a whole thing of honey right here. Fun fact, I do not measure the honey when I put this in here. I won't do that. I'll put the first amount and then I always put a little extra to make it a little sweet. God damn, that's a lot of sugar. Oh, oh, we got everything. My brain is tripping, y'all. Oh, flour. Do we have flour? How salty am I going to be if I look and I don't have any flour? I know I did, though. Oh, yeah. Here's the sugar. That's the flour. And then the sugar is right here. Oh, look, there's another freaking bread pan. Could use that one. Done. Bam. Look at it split. Let's go. Alright, 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I don't see 1 cup actually. Fun fact. That's the only thing I didn't grab. Was 1 cup. Did I really not? Half a cup, 1/4, and 1/3. Yeah, I did. What a box of rocks I am. This today. Oh shoot. Hold on. Put these down real quick. Ow! Man, everything is not going my way right now. Somebody is really trying not to make this daggone cornbread. I'm just upset. Where is the teaspoon? I never did find that. But I guess I'll just skip it for now. When I get to it, I'll use it. Alright, so we are going to start this, and let's get the show on the road. So we need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, which is right here. I'll do the dry ingredients first, which is the way the directions say you're supposed to do it anyway. So, let me move this out of the way. We'll do 1 whole thing of flour. I need my little thing. But it's fine. It's fine. Scoop the extra across. There you go. It's perfect. It's golden. Fun fact, my last name used to be Silver. And I used to think it was the coolest thing to have the last name Silver. Still to this day think it's the coolest last name ever. Because now my last name is Davis since I got married, so it's not as cool. Everybody's, oh, Davis, Angela Davis. Well, I think that's cool is, yes, I know the power that my name holds. However, sometimes it's a little, it's just boring, I guess. I wish it could be Silver again. I even thought about hyphenating it to Silver, but I was like, no, I'm not signing my name Angela Silver Davis. Like, what? No. Alright, so we got our cornmeal, so we'll do 1 cup of cornmeal. Ideally, I'm going to do this over the bowl. Ooh, this might bring this over. There's exactly enough in here for literally just this. She empty now. So we're going to pour it in here. Here's our bowl. Yes, this bowl has been in the family for like 50 million years. Everything I have has been in the family for 50 million years. Alright, and then, and I like how it has checklists too. So it has a little checklist box. So I can check it off because I forget. Alright, so 1/2 cup of sugar. Here's our 1/2 cup. Here's our big old thing of sugar. Get this done. This will be, the cornmeal will actually probably be, the cornbread will be done, prepped and ready to go in the oven before the daggone oven be heating up. So this is 1/2 cup of sugar. We're going to apply that. I'll do a little extra scoop. Just a tiny bit. Alright. I don't need this for anything else, so I can put that in the sink. I didn't tell my husband what we were having today, so he'll be happy. He'll be like, throwing down this one now. I said, they ain't even tried yet. Okay. So the 1/2 cup of white sugar is done. Oh, a teaspoon of salt on my rear end. A teaspoon of salt gonna look like this. That's what it's gonna look like. Damn, I still got a tablespoon. What the hell? Something wrong with me, I swear. Bless my soul. I'll freaking measure it, guys. Just use a teaspoon twice. No big deal. 1/2 teaspoon. 1. Yeah, usually I'll be eyeballing things. And it works out fine in my favor. I can't say the same for everybody else. Alright, so the teaspoon of salt is done. 3 teaspoons of baking powder. That's the only thing I did not look for. But guess what? I told you I was a hoarder, so you believe we got it. We have cornmeal up here. We got everything you can dream of up here. Almond milk. Or not almond milk. Almond, what is that? Flavoring? Got almond flavoring, vanilla flavoring. Alright, so we got baking powder. So it says how much? 3 teaspoons. Oh my gosh, I gotta do this a million times. Alright guys, here's 1. This is 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, teaspoons. Is that 3? I wasn't looking. See, I was lollygagging. Oh, shoot. I was not counting. I think I counted wrong. I'm so done. Shit, this is the most important one of all of them. I did it too fast. That's what I did. Shoot, do I add an extra? I can't remember if I counted right. Oh well. If it comes out wrong, it's my fault. It shouldn't though. Keyword, it shouldn't. Oh man. It's never a day in my life unless I don't mess something up. Okay, so I just need to get the egg, the cup of milk, and then the vegetable oil and the honey. Damn, I'm mad about this baking soda thing, guys. Shit. I can't believe I didn't forget. I just messed it up, man. Clear as day messed it up. Uh-oh, are these those hard-boiled ones? Or are these regular? Oh, no, these are regular eggs. I have some in there that are boiled and I can't find them. Here's our 1 egg. Cool. Didn't goof that up. Oh, man. I'm so in my feelings that I did that. Honestly. Let me wash my hands. Alright, problem solved. Okay, now what do we need? We need some milk. I'm just going to use my lactose-free milk. I don't think it'll make a freaking difference. It shouldn't. I don't see why it should. Alright, how much milk do we need, guys? We need 1 cup. It's just right here. I'm so upset about this baking soda thing. So if this doesn't set right, then you know it was me. Alright, so, and then 1/3 and 1/4. Bam. And you know what I learned? And it took me forever to figure this out. So it says we need, let me do the vegetable oil. I usually just do it in the daggone order. See, had I just found that daggone teaspoon that I needed, I'd have been good. But I swear I can't find a container that needs to be in. I messed it up.
Something went wrong.
Shut up.
Please try again.
Not talking to you. Alright, 1/3 vegetable oil. Done. Alright, that's done. And then my favorite part, adding the honey. So usually what I do in this instance to kind of make this process a little easier, because if you've ever poured honey, then you know honey sticks to freaking everything. So spray it with cooking spray, and then the honey just rolls out, bro. What's up, Pat Rise? I'm on a live in case you're wondering. Alright, then I just shake out the rest. Okie dokie. Here's our honey. This is the Member's Mark by Straight Up Costco. So we're just going to do the 1/4 of honey that it calls for, and I'm going to just put this. It will not stay. And I'm just trying to speed this process up. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm pretty focused on this. Come on, thing. Oof. Alright. Here's our 1/4 of honey. And I just sprayed it with coconut oil. And then guess what? Look. Boop. Just pours right on out. I don't have any issues with it. See how easy that pours? Just makes my life easier. The rest of it's coming out. I just gotta hold it upside down for a second. It makes my life so much easier. Step on the edge to speed this up because I am impatient. still come out. Alright, so let's go like story of my life. Where did the spoon go? It's the real question. I don't know. I ain't looking for it. Not this girl in here. Alright, honey's done. Chuck that over there. And guess what? I told you I always add a little extra. I always add extra honey. So it's fine, because I think I added an extra scoop of the baking powder, I think. I don't remember. I was doing it too quick, and I wasn't paying attention, so it was my freaking fault. Alright, we got our whisk. Let's whisk it up, baby. This should turn out pretty good. Well, let's put it as it'll turn out. The cornbread will be fine if I counted right on that freaking baking soda. If I didn't, then guess who's going to make another batch? Me. Because I have another thing of, cornmeal. I have plenty of other ingredients. We have another thing of honey. So worst comes to worst, I'll just remake it. But hey, I might have counted right. Because I add a little extra honey anyway, so it'll be fine. Alright, we're mixing this up. It's not usually super, super sweet. Not typically when I have made it previously. It's usually pretty spot on. Now what I do also do is, once it is kind of still warm, I will take butter and I will melt the butter, poke little holes in it, and then I will pour butter all over the top. Just to make sure it's nice and moist and, you know, butter richness, I guess is the best word I'm looking for. Alright. Looks good to me. Bam. Alright. Hold on, let me just scrape this out real quick. I'm gonna get this in here. Perfect. So the only other thing left to do is, what is it, guys? You know? I'm gonna spray this daggone pan. So what I usually do is I actually use a little bit of avocado oil compared to the cooking spray. Cooking spray is more convenient, but the avocado oil is meant for a higher baking temperature anyway. So all I do is just pour it in one of these. How cute is this? And then, if I can remember, so what I thought about doing is taking this, these lives I do, downloading them, editing them, and then putting them up as long form content. What do you guys think about that? Put it in the comments for me. Because I do tons of lives. I love doing lives, but I don't produce, like, upload that much long form anymore. I used to, but now I just do lives because then it just comes right on the platform. Alright, this pan is good and old. I don't know if the oven is heated up enough. When I open it, I'll be able to know. Oh, I burnt the shit of myself. No, it's not heated up enough. I didn't really burn myself. Just felt like I did. Alright. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. I've got way too much energy on a Monday. Way too much. I wonder if my watch is charged. Alright, well, and then we'll wash this. We'll put everything else back. Hopefully, give me a miracle because, like I said, I can't remember if I counted this baking soda right. So if it don't rise right, it was my damn fault. But I will remake it if I did. So here I am. Oh, this is the most satisfying part. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Like, I cut y'all out on it. Can't even watch me pour it in the pan. This is like the best part. Don't worry, I have a scraper too. I'll get it in a second. second. Let me get my scraper, which is right here. Alright. I always have one of these because you leave so much in the bowl that you don't even realize. Alright. Perfect. And I'll set another timer in a minute, but the oven ain't preheated yet. I wish this was a cake. I should make a cake. I don't even like cake, honestly. And I don't even have any icing, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't, guys. Alright, so the oven is still preheating anyway, so let's wash all the dishes that we just made. So I'm going to turn it this way. You guys are wondering, I have a whole iPad stand now, like, we big balling now, guys. Y'all used to just be sitting on any old thing I could find. And now I finally got an actual tripod. I have a tripod for my iPad as well as a standing, movable, adjustable thing. And I have cornbread right on the side of my iPad. Way to go me. I also spilled some on the side. And guess what? I spilled some right on the stove. So let's wipe that off while we're here. The best thing I think I could have ever got from somebody is, so I've never been diagnosed with ADHD or anything like that. However, I am 9 times out of 10 sure I've got definitely some characteristics because I'm all over the place if you haven't guessed that one. And shoot, what was I going with that? Oh, and then, so what I was going to, nope, don't even remember what I was going to say. That wasn't what I was going to say. Nope, don't remember. It'll come later. Oh, got it. So, where I was going with that is the best thing that I could have found is, you know, there's always so many different things you follow on social media. There's an ADHD page, and they were like, hey, if you have ADHD, and, you know, I don't think I do, but, I mean, I probably do. It's fine. But it was like, hey, don't just put it down and say you're going to come back to it later. Put it away. That is what I've been doing. Instead of just leaving these dishes in the sink, because then I'll come back like 9 hours later and then I'll get mad and I'm like, oh God, I got too much stuff I gotta wash. Whereas I have the moment now and I have the time now, if I just literally washed it, dried it, and put it away, it wouldn't be a problem. So we're just washing these dishes really quick. I'm going to put the milk back in a minute. And then we're going to put the cornbread in a little bit. But all in all, dinner's shaping up to be pretty nice today. So we've made our roast. For anybody that's just sneaking in, we made a roast. We seasoned it. It's in a slow cooker for 4 hours. And then we have cornbread that we're getting ready to put in the oven, honey cornbread. And we're going to pray for a miracle here because I wasn't really counting all the way when I was putting in the baking soda. And I may or may not have put enough baking soda. So you might see this video again later if I did not indeed count correctly. Because I was lollygagging and I was going fast. And then I was like, 1, 2, 3, done. Because I couldn't find the freaking teaspoon. Which I know is right in my face. I just don't freaking see where. And I bet you if my mom was there, she'd be like, it's just right there. It's just right there. You've lived in this house for how many years? Almost 30. Asking where everything is? I don't remember. Alright, now we're going to wash this. Look, this is the pan we had that. Well, I already washed the honey one thing. That honey one just whoop, done. Otherwise, it's sticky. It's a mess. I hate sticky stuff. I don't like it. Certain textures really bother the mess out of me. Alright, so that's done. And just going to rinse this. Well, what we'll do is, once this is done, I'll keep everything, by then it'll be dry. So if I have to make another one, I can. I'm just really in my feelings about it. Okay, the dishes are done. Everything is washed. I gotta put this milk away because I got milk chilling. Rare. Let's put the milk away. Pot roast is already smelling good. Or the roast, whatever. Not pot roast, I guess. Whatever. The roast is smelling good with that beef broth in it. Alright. Let me see. I don't even remember I opened this knife for oops. I skipped something. I mistake. Let me wash this knife. Alright, knife is washed. Put that over there. Oops. Almost broke the cord in one hand. And then it really would have been biting words. Considering that's not mine either. My mom would have flipped out. Alright. And for reference, for anybody that's wondering, they're probably like, hey, how old are you? Like, you look like you're 12. For reference, I'm 27. Or 26. I'll be 27 this year. So, yeah. Just so happen to look like a 12-year-old child. It's the only problem. Alright. Everything else is cleaned up. Countertops are dried off. Everything is... Oops, didn't put this away. Alright. Bam! Alright, guys, we might stay on the whole time while the cornbread cooks, so then you guys don't even have to wonder in environment, like, hey, is it done? Did it cook okay? Did you goof? If I goofed, I'll tell you if I goof in a minute. I don't care. It's my own fault. Should have been counting more carefully. But did I? No. So here's our pan. It's looking good. Let me check the feel if it's hot. I promise I won't burn myself this time. Yeah, looks good. Alright, and we're going to put this in here. I don't think I need to put a cookie sheet underneath of it, but will I? Probably. Because I don't like cleaning ovens. I don't. I hate it. I cannot stand cleaning an oven. Because you know the amount of elbow grease you got to use to clean that daggone thing? Too much. Alright. Alright, we're going to put the cookie sheet just underneath of it, just in case it somehow spreads over. It's not going to, but it's fine. Alright, how much time do I actually have to cook that stuff? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's check. So, the verdict is 20 to 25 minutes. So, like I said, this oven is slow as dirt. So we're going to set a timer for 20 minutes and 15 seconds for this cornbread. Hoping for a miracle again. I think it should be fine because I think I counted right, but now one extra scoop. If not, then hey, at least I know how to do it now. Got the practice back in. I need to wipe the stove off. Alright, wipe the stove off, and then I gotta reply to my boss, check my calendar real quick. And, whew. Just trying to wipe everything off. Because if I don't do it now, I won't forget. I need to move this paper that's here too. Look, I hate this. The only thing I hate about having a propane stove, this one always has these stupid little things that you can remove. I always hit it every time. Oh. My son did this at school. It's so cute. Little ladybugs. And he painted a little egg at school. So I'm going to put this over here for now. Alright, guys. Let me put this back. Slide that back. Put this joint away. Set it right there. Hopefully I don't need it again. But knowing me, I probably do. So we shall see. Damn it! If I didn't... I have knocked this freaking plant over probably about 4 times in the past 2 days. I keep bonking it, hitting it when I put the window up. So, Mom, if this plant doesn't come back, I'm the reason. It was me. I did it. Okay, so that's done. I need to fill up my water. Did I actually eat anything for lunch? No, I did not. I did not eat anything for lunch. So I'm starving like Marvin. And I'm tired of tuna sandwiches. Oh, I have a shirt on. I didn't remember. I really didn't. We're gonna take this one off. How cool is this hoodie, actually? Oh wait, is this one with the one? Oh, this isn't my one with the one on the back on it. It's just the Levity. It's a brewing company in Pennsylvania. Not too far from where my husband's from. Great stuff, actually. Okay, guys. So, we gotta figure this out. I gotta get it figured out. I don't know. I have to think about these potatoes. I know I have to have potatoes. I gotta do mashed potatoes, but I just don't want to go to the daggone store. I don't know if my sister has any potatoes. Hey Siri, call Twinkie. I'll tell you the story while she was nicknamed that as a kid. She's had that nickname for, well, I'm 27, so she had that nickname for at least 30 years. At least. Let me see if she answers. This is usually what I do. I bother my sister and I harass her to see if she has something that I need. So let me see. I just need some potatoes so I can make mashed potatoes. Do I have it? I don't know. Let's see. Hey, quick question. You got any potatoes? Oh, okay. Dang it. Do you have any instant? Okay. No worries. Oh, you have rice? Why didn't I think of making rice instead of mashed potatoes? That's a great idea. No, I'll make rice. You solved my problem. Thank you. Thanks, bye. Duh. Guys, why didn't I just freaking make rice? I don't know why I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think about making... Oh, but you see, Rice and I are in a hate-love relationship because every goddamn time I follow the stupid-ass directions on the thing of rice, it never comes out the way it says it's supposed to come out. And my freaking rice cooker that I have, ask me where the lid is. I can't tell you. Can't tell you. Don't know. My kids did something with it. But you know what? Can I make rice in my pressure cooker? Go look that up. That might be the solution to my problems. Man, I'm so mad. Why did I think of making freaking rice? Alright, guys. Let's check real fast. Let's see. Oh, was that an email for me? Shit. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need that right now, so it's fine. And then the call is from what time to what time? So, can we do 10:30? If we do 10:30, it will work. Yes. Can we do 10:30 a.m.? Please. On Wednesday? Should I send out a calendar invite? Let's see. If you guys haven't noticed, I have way too much fun. Ooh, did it travel downstairs? Alright, I'm supposed to look at, what am I supposed to look at? I'm supposed to look up their rice in the pressure cooker.
Yeah, one job.
Rice in the pressure cooker. So, if you haven't noticed, I have all of the bells and whistles and doodads that if you don't know, I'm obsessed with Ninja. Anything Ninja, I love. Hold on. Bam. Guess who's making the rice in the frickin' cooker, y'all? Ain't even mad because I can't even find the other thing. Alright, hold on 1 second. Freaking stay. Dang. Alright. Take my glasses off because you know I'm blind as hell. Alright, guys. Let's do it. coming. Alright, so here is a freaking pressure cooker. It is the Ninja Foodi Deluxe. I've had this thing for a million years. When I tell you this freaking steak is smelling so good, you don't even understand how good this stuff smells. So I'm gonna move you guys this way real quick. My lunch break is almost over. I have hair on my face, I can feel it. Alright guys. So, bam, here we go. This is, I think this is the 8-quart, isn't it? Yeah, we did. Okay. Let me see. What are the freaking directions for this? Oh, right here. Freaking right here, guys. Sick, bud. Alright, I gotta wipe this off and not with that. I'm gonna wipe it off. I have way too much fun, guys. Way too much. If you're wondering, this is how I get all day long. I don't know how my husband puts up with me. He's got way too much energy that I know what to do with. Alright, so clearly I have a collection of every freaking thing known to man in there. The pressure cooking one is not that lit. It's this one. I'm so mad that I don't use the full capacity of my brain every day of my life. So these blonde highlights were not a mistake. They were intentional. Because I have blonde moments often. Oh man, something got stuck in here. See, I'd be rushing putting stuff away, then I have to come back, rewash it because I was a dingling and didn't do it right. Look, what's wrong with me? Shouldn't have been fooling around the first time. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we have our pan. I'm going to scooch over back a little bit. Look, everything is just lining up. Now, if this cornbread can come out right, then this will really be a golden day. Alright, so we've got rice. Here we go. We have this big old thing of rice. So, your girl's gonna figure this out because there's a freaking recipe right here and we're gonna follow it. So this is white rice. So what is 1.25 cups? What is this? This is jasmine. Oh. Anyways, hold on. I can't read. You missed it. Here we go. That's half a cup. 1 cup is right here. I didn't dump that water out. Otherwise, I'm in for a shit show. Alright, guys. If you haven't noticed, I usually just roll with the flow. Like, ain't much else that you can do about it. Alright, so let's get this rice. So we're going to do, I think 1 cup of rice should be good. Because I have a bad habit of making 10,000 things of rice. And I don't need all that. And this thing still is gross. So we're going to just freaking rinse it with water. Because it's like a crumb. There's like 2 crumbs in here. So it just will not leave this freaking pan. I don't know what else to do. I've rinsed it. I've wiped it. Didn't do it all. Alright guys, we did it. You know I got to watch my Leo J. I was watching him on the Facebook. And had my good laugh for the day, per usual. My brain is gone, man. 1 cup of rice, Jesus. Struggling. Alright, 1 cup, here it is. I swear, if this thing sticks, I'm gonna freaking throw this pan out the window. Alright. So we've got 1 cup of water, 1 cup of rice. Following the freaking directions. I swear it's usually more I do. It's usually, I thought it was 2 to 1 was the ratio, but I don't know. That's what this freaking thing says. 1 and 1. And I need to cook it on high for 3 minutes, and then it does a natural release. So I'm going to season it a little bit because I don't like bland ass rice. We're just going to use the Danos. Sure, why not? Just roll with it. It's in the roast anyway. Let it just... Yep, cool, whatever. Anybody come at me talking about wash the rice thing, don't come at me. This is not a thorough cooking channel. Nope. It's just a mom cooking. What works for me, works for me. If you don't like it, it is what it is. It's just the way the cookie crumbled, so we seasoned it. Oh, y'all can't see it. You can't see my rice, I promise. I seasoned it. There's seasoning in there. So I put a little Danos in there. We're going to put this in here. Bam! Close the rice so I don't spill an entire 6 pounds of rice on the floor. Because Lord only knows if that's the last thing I need in my life. Alright. Gotta rinse this out because this is a hot mess. And yet all the rice is sticking to that. Okay, cool. So like, probably should put the butter in at the end. Alright, and it says 1 and 1. So we do 3 minutes on high and then let it do the natural release. So let's plug it in and hope for a miracle. Ow! Abuse! My iPad just abused me. Really, it's just user error. It's just me. It was just me. Ooh, I tell you what, this crock pot's hot, that's for sure. This crock pot is hot as heck. My hand just grazed it. I promise she was cooking. Oh, the funniest thing I think I've done is... Hold on, I can't put this thing there. We go. Well, buddy, stop. I think the funniest thing I've done is I called myself one of these days making a pot roast, right? I was like, okay, cool. I was rolling, right? Put everything in there, pushed the freaking button, sat down in my chair for work, got on about 6 calls, sat here and go, I don't really smell that pot roast cooking yet. Keep in mind, it's been over an hour. Sitting there, I said, I don't smell no pot roast or nothing. Came over here, ain't plugged the thing in. So I tell you what, I was hot that day. I was hot that day. I said, if I could stop doing some dumb stuff, that would be great. Look, now I gotta fight with this damn lid. It's me. I'm the problem. Ugh. I used to use this thing every single day for all my meals. I love this thing. Because this is the Ninja Fuji Deluxe. So it's got an air fryer pressure. You can do steam. You can do slow cooking. You can do sous vide. You can do sear. You can do saute, air crisp, broil, bake, roast, dehydrate, reheat. You name it. You can do it. So this thing is freaking awesome. It's just... I just sometimes can't get the lid on. Bam! Got it! Just wasn't lined up. Okay, and then I need to set this to that. Otherwise, the damn thing is just not gonna do anything. See, I done said, should I add the butter? It's literally what I just said. Directions literally say, just add the butter. Oh shit, I gotta find the butter. Oh, it's right here. Oh Lord, dropping everything. Lord Jesus, help me so. Alright guys, we did it. We made it. Guess what? It's almost time for that cornbread to come out. It'll be the moment of truth. I'll really find out if I added enough baking soda. Alright, let me... I don't know, that looks like a good amount of butter. Yeah, sure. Looks good to me. Whoop! Done. Try this again. You know what I really want to try? I really want to try the Ninja Slushy Maker. I've been seeing my girl Lex been out here posting the videos of this daggone thing. When I tell you this thing looks so good. It looks good. Blah 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 blah. Nobody cares. 3 minutes. That's what I'm supposed to do. 10 time. Put it on 3. I put it on seal. Didn't leave it on vent. And cool. does its thing. Cool, I can leave it alone. I'm good. So that should be good, hopefully. If not, then Shazam, it's not my day. Alright, we'll add more butter as needed. Hopefully once this thing comes out, and it comes out beautiful, and it's going to be fluffy, and it's going to be great, and I'm going to love it. Okay, what else do we need to do? Let's peep on the cornbread. Let's check real quick. You think it's ready? You think it's done? I think it is. Let me turn my flashlight on because this light oven doesn't have a freaking light. Oh, this cornbread actually looking good. How much time is left? Oh, I don't know, y'all. So I got 2 minutes left. I got 2 minutes left and it's not, I know it's not done. I'm about to be sad. Well, it said 20-25 minutes, so once this timer goes off, we'll set another 5 minutes. And then it should be done. Keyword should. It did rise, so I must have did something right. We'll see. We got 5 minutes to figure it out. Okay, so the rice is in the pressure cooker, the roast is in the slow cooker, the cornbread is in the oven, and then, should I do a vegetable? I probably should do a vegetable, right? Probably should. So we'll probably do a little bit of cornbread. We have the cornbread. I mean broccoli. So I guess I'm thinking broccoli, roast, rice, and cornbread. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I don't have no issues with that. Okay, so it is 2 o'clock. It's 2:30, 2:50 almost. And I need to send out some stuff for work. And I need to reset this in a minute because I've got like a whole 1 minute on this timer left. I don't know. It looks, just to give you guys reference, it's browning nicely. I just know the center's not done. But I remember whenever I do make this, it's like the honey, I don't know, because the honey's thinner than the rest of the ingredients, or it's thicker, I don't know. It's like it rises and then it has this funny looking weird thing at the top. Story of my life. Alright guys, let's see. It's almost done. We're going to wait. We're going to tough it out. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to do a little test. Boop boop. We'll see if it's good. Not. Put it back in. Oh my god, this roast smells so good. How much time do I have left on the roast? That's the real question. So the roast has 3 hours. So the roast is roughly going to be done around about 6:30, which is my spot on time of usually when I have dinner ready. The rice will be done before then, which is fine. Right now it's pre-prepping, whatever the heck that thing does. Here is our freaking timer for this cornbread. I'm going to take it out so we can look at it together. And we can collectively look at it. So let's see. Is the cornbread done? I don't know. Let's check. Because I could probably put it back in for 5 more minutes. Oh no. No ma'am. No ma'am. She is jiggly. You know what that means, don't you? Your girl ain't put enough of them fucking things in there. See, I was lollygagging. That's what my ass get. I was lollygagging. It's still jiggly. So, we're going to blame it on the oven, right? We're going to blame it on the oven because this oven cooks a little bit slower anyway. So we'll add let's add another 5 minutes. 5 minutes of work in 5 minute increments. Hopefully. Keyword hope. So let's sit down, send a invite to my boss. So I can have this on my calculator. My calendar, not a calculator. For reference, for anybody's like, oh my god, what do you do? Oh my gosh. So for work, I guess my title is listed as a construction administrator for a telecommunications company. I love it. It's fun. I have a blast. I have my whole little setup. Let me show you guys how I have you set up so you can, like, live the vibe with me here, right? just got this AirPod case, guys. You guys know I had to upgrade my AirPods because, make a long story short, you know, I wasn't paying attention and I accidentally may or may not have washed my AirPods in the washing machine and in the dryer. So I had to get a new one. Yo, I'm so proud of myself. This actually, it looks pretty freaking spot on, man. So this morning, to give you guys a reference, even though I'm a construction admin, I kind of do it all, I guess is the best way to say it. I help with the billing. I am in charge of our LinkedIn. So I just started getting ready to kind of post everything. And y'all, I took this and I ran with it. Not in like a bad way, but a good way. So my boss already knows that I just don't play when it comes to that type of stuff. If you ask me to do something, I do it and I do it to the fullest extent, and then you're like, damn, Angela, I didn't ask you to do all that. And I'm like, I know, but I just figured we might need this, or I need to be passed to somebody else who might need it. So, you know, there's that. So, this other person never called me back either. Okay, so I will send out this update really quick. So, let's do these two things before I forget. I did not fill my water up, which I'm slacking on. And I'm the only one, look. This lid is supposed to be purple. I was in the store, and when I was purchasing this, I don't like purple. Purple is my least favorite color. So what did your girl do? You best believe I found one of the ones with the matching orange lids, and I mixed them and put it right. Shouldn't be mixing and matching. But there is another one that someone came up with that I want. So let me send this invite to my boss, because this call is supposed to be at 10:30. Maybe 10:30 to 11:30. We'll just do it like that. And we will do LinkedIn post review. And we will invite, this is a Google Meet, and we will invite my boss. And I don't know if I need to add the other human on here. Well, no, because he told me, okay, it's fine. I'll just send him an update in email format. Duh. It's amazing when I use my whole capacity in my brain. What happens? Beautiful things. Okay. So, bam. And then we're going to go back to this email thread. That's about locates. That has nothing to do with me. That's about traffic control. That's nothing to do with me either. Where's the email that I had this morning over here? So, I'm that weird person. I don't know if you call me weird. So in life, I'm very just like 1, 2, 3, run with it, go type of thing. And then at work, I'm very organized at work, like very organized, which is so interesting because I just run my day like whatever comes up, man. So everything in my email, I have labels for every single email that comes through. I literally label it, whether it's a update, it's a billing invoice, it's a request from my boss, if it's a request from my other boss. I have like 4 different people I report to. So it's always something to do at work, which I really enjoy. So I need to look at this really quick. Right here, right? And fantastic. Let's change the review content before posting it.
Nice.
So, okay, I'm on, oh, it's pizza day. I forgot what day of the week it was. I made,
You have that going and that going?
yeah,
What are you cooking?
cornbread, pot roast,
Why you turn the exhaust
and
on?
rice. I just didn't turn it on because I wasn't hot. It's the moment of truth. Do you want to peep in that oven?
What?
So do you want to peep in the oven or no?
No.
So I got.
Look.
Ooh! Oh my gosh!
This was, they've been to the food bank and whatever, they put this in the break room and I got this.
Those look good.
Spaghetti
Oh, you always need those.
and a can of yams.
Ooh.
Shit.
I love this
okay,
yams.
shit. I'm going up in that joint and see what they got.
So I may or may not have to recook that cornbread.
Huh?
I may or may not have to recook my cornbread.
Why?
Because when I was applying the baking soda,
Yeah.
I couldn't find the teaspoon. So I did a half a teaspoon. You know?
Okay.
So I was counting, and I don't think I counted right.
How
It's
do you not?
jiggling.
It looks fine to me. It looks up.
It's rising, but it's still jiggly. So I don't know if I blame it on the oven not being hot enough yet,
It could be.
or I just fudged up.
Y'all a pain in my ass. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's say the moment of truth.
And stop flipping it this way because they had the damn juice
I
in
didn't
there.
flip it.
Somebody did. They had the
Maybe
juice
it
up on top of the chips in the box. I said, look at this fucking shit.
All right, guys, we got the OG looking at the
Yeah,
cornbread.
it's jiggly. I don't know what you did.
So you think, but the top looks like it's done though, right?
I mean, it's not burnt, but it looks like it could have been.
So how would I know unless I just cook it longer and it burns? Then I know if it's still jiggly. It's just,
Just take a toothpick and stick in it, or take something, stick in it, and it'll be wet. If it's not done.
and that would show me the same thing if I didn't add enough baking powder to it.
I don't think that's what caused that. Not the baking powder. I think you must have put either too much liquid in it. Something ain't right. I mean,
I followed the recipe. The only thing different is I didn't use whole milk. I used lactose-free milk.
fat free.
Lactose-free.
Oh, well, I don't know if that has a difference because
But everything else is exactly the way they said to cook it
that
as.
should have been different.
And it's been cooking right now for 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yeah, you should have been done by then. Cornbread don't take that long. Woo!
Well, like I said, we just gonna run with it. So we'll set another for 5 minutes, and we'll do it in 5-minute increments. And if it burns, it burns. If it doesn't, then we remake it. Could be worse.
Is that
Um,
Alexander?
Yep. So let me message my boss. And then
Alright, let me see.
there's 1, 2, 3, 9.
Hold on. And a piece of cheese up here. Cheese up here.
Alright. Now I'm going to take this, copy this, and rephrase it because I don't ever like the way I phrase anything.
Oh.
So today what I did is my boss was just like, hey, I want you to do Arlington posting for the company. And I was like, okay, cool. Very excited about that. And then what I've done is I created a Google Drive, organized, very streamlined to give anybody else any other ideas about possibly how this could go. Hold on 1 second. I'm rephrasing something. Blah, blah, blah. Affirming. No. Please rephrase. Okay. So we'll just go like this. And we'll paste this in an email reply. And it's looking beautiful. And it's wrong though. The way I phrased it is incorrect. Just trying to That's probably key information I didn't include. Yeah, that sounds better. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Rankings, as well as there you go, that sounds better. How did I do it like this? Told y'all, if I had a brain, I'd use the whole thing. It might be a dangerous woman. There. That sounds good. That's 5 minutes already, dang! Just hit repeat because you know what I've done. To review everything at our weekly call like normal. And then just put a space next to different. Oh my gosh. I can't type. I'm just making my brain work on all the time. There. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Okay, that sounds good. I'll just send that. Looks good to me. If he has any questions, he can call my or just reply back. But I'll reply if I wasn't clear. But I thought it was pretty clear. Alright, let me. I gotta label these because this is getting loaded. Why can't I find my label? Probably because I already used it. Told you about my brain. All day. Beautiful person. That's not for me. That's not for me. Not for moi. That was cancelled. We're going through. I'm gonna label my email. Told you guys I label all of my emails. My eyeballs get to see everything that comes through my box. That and anybody that uses Gmail, do you guys use the Gemini? The AI Gemini? Freaking love it, man. Let me read this. Today's 28th. Oh, it received an email first. Okay. I was having a hard time. So, what are we gonna do? We are most definitely, these are already included, but I'm just gonna. Oh, there's somebody else was supposed to message. I'm not losing. We were texting the other day, weren't we?
Plus, Mary gave me 3 more big onions. I'm like, yeah. Keep this up. I'm not gonna need to buy onions. All right, now.
I'm not
Let
crazy.
me see.
I'm certain. Let me hit edit and put it on.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, my hair clip fell. I don't know what the rest of the stuff is. You're supposed to spell so wrong, even spell check is like, what are you trying to spell? I messaged her. Let's check on the cornbread. You can see like sneak right there. Let's see if it's looking any better. Oh, is this still up?
Is it still shaking up?
I don't know. I didn't try to touch it. It's rising though.
I told you that.
I don't know. I didn't think it wasn't doing that earlier. No, actually it is not.
All right then, it'd be
Look
all
at
right.
that. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
Look, guys.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I thought you were going to give that damn phone.
I need to put the thingy in the thingy and make sure that the thingy is clean. Oh no, it's not done all the way.
I told you it was jiggling a minute ago.
Oh, she tricked me.
You tricked yourself.
It was almost done. Darn it.
Almost don't count.
No, it doesn't. Tell you what, this roast is smelling so dang, man. I'm mad. It was looking beautiful. So it's just that one section in the center that's not done all the way. Just a little piece in the center. So I guess the oven is a little behind. So I guess whatever I could, we gotta add on.
I was around 400. I've been fine.
I put it on 450.
Mm.
Because I think Victoria said it was like 50 degrees off. It's not getting it that way.
Well, now we know why it was so cheap. Right?
Yeah.
It's doing what it's doing what it needed to do.
Yeah, it just takes a little longer. Oh man. I think I texted the wrong person. Did I? Let's update this for the job, and we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna say this is a PDF because it has the points of contact for the project. We're gonna PDF.
I think last time she got pizza, I think her little mo was set on a thin crust. Cause this one, I looked to make sure mine was on
I liked
hand
it
tossed.
last time with the thin crust. It was good.
I like the regular. This one hand tossed.
Balance. spells out the entire company every time. Project update. Save that. Upload this to the drive. Set another timer for 5 minutes. And then now I'm worried. I'm worried that the center won't cook.
Cover the top up. Cover it with foil. But don't burn the top.
Oh,
Won't burn the top.
okay. So I should do that once this timer goes off and then cover with the foil then. Okay.
No, I think you should do it now. These things look beautiful, right?
God, it looks so nice. I wanted to get a new picture screen. Watch me burn myself. Yeah, it's looking so pretty. So I think I added an extra,
Yeah.
I
You
either
did
added
something.
an extra scoop of baking soda, or baking, whatever this thing, baking powder, or I added exactly enough. I'm not really sure which one, because my counting, I was counting so fast, and I thought about it, I said, wait a minute, I'm doing it wrong.
Mm.
So it's a fit.
My chargers came. That's what that package was. I'm like, yay. And they're
Oh, I
pink.
thought it was your seeds.
They're pink.
I thought it was the seeds or whatever.
Nope.
But it sounded like seeds when I put the package down on your bed. Ah.
I was supposed to order early, because then you get 2 packs of seeds free they give you when you order early. And I forgot though.
Yeah, I forgot that my pressure cooker does steaming. I forgot it did all sorts of stuff. I forgot. That's the Ninja Food. It does everything, and I completely forgot. My finger. Shit. Told you I was gonna burn myself at least once. Okay, at least once. Wait a minute. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's open up the shared feed. Oops. I guess I didn't mean to do that, did I? Oh well, it's fine. I thought it worked so far. Alright, this drive. What location? No, that's the wrong location. Share drives. This one. This thing. This location. This project. This one and
It's supposed to say paranoid. I feel like I'm perpetually on edge. Now here's the one who can give you a little interesting.
upload
Hello.
and
Well, excuse me. I think I spotted some single man in the crowd. Me running with my.
and then I will download these attachments. Even though I know these are already downloaded. No. Alright, guys. We'll share a little bit how it turns out.